number 4 in this month's card club, Card on Blue. And we're going to be using the Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper. Some more of the Storybook moments. Super cute. We'll use some of the critters. And some basic gray. Anyway, let's get started. My name's Kimberly Smith. I'm the papered chef here. And I like to, when I do this card club with these little guys, I like to make them each a little bit different. So let's see what we can do to make it different. All right. How's everybody doing? Be sure to check in with me. Say hello when you get here. And I'm just going to get started. And we have a special little treat at the end of this tutorial where I will unbox this month's paper pumpkin kit that just arrived. It is called Watercolor in Bloom. A lot of people are getting this kit because there was a special for signing up for this kit. So a lot of people are getting this kit, which is good because there was a really cool during Black Friday. It was actually Cyber Monday. There was a really cool special. And it was about 30% off an annual subscription. So I had, people who definitely wanted to, get in on the savings there. Now I do the month to month, and I had so many months left of my current prepaid. Well, I had a few months left of my current prepaid annual subscription. So I didn't go for that, but I think anyone who did is really smart. So this is our last card. So let's go for it. Let's see what we can make. I like how this was light and it contrast, but I only had one piece of each paper. So we're just going to try here. Let's try that piece as a background. That's going to be nice against the basic gray. This is Timeless Plaid. I'm sorry. And that will be nice as a background as well. And now let's see if we could do something like, okay, this and this. That could be the inside. And let's see. I might have enough for this one might have enough for the inside for this one. Yeah. And that could be the inside, but let's see if we can do something more solid. Oh, nope. Just working it. Nope. I want more contrast. Too busy. Okay. We're changing it up. It's going to be this and this. So whenever you have layers, you want to have contrasting layers. And then we'll use these little bits. We're going to do those extra little bits here. Wherever those were. That piece there. Should have some more of that. What was the back of that piece? Where was that? Nope. It could have been, you know what? That might be from the Storybook Moments. That paper. So, because we're using some of this as well. Or here, it could be in this little bag of stuff that I've saved. Here we go, these little bits. What was the other side of it? It was a piece of plaid. I couldn't use that much of it, unless it was from I might have used it on something else. Yeah, I probably used it on something else, because I don't see much here for that. But we'll use a different little strip for the middle. And then we'll see what kind of cute little critters we can put on those cards. So now we need a trimmer. Okay, for those who have just come in, is my sound any better this time than it was last time? I see people are here, but maybe not commenting. It says 8 have already joined me. So join in and say if the sound is better. And if you didn't hear the other ones, just tell me if you can hear me okay. I've restarted this. I've restarted my phone, my router. And, there might be some pitter-patter of rain outside. My trimmer is falling apart, but it still, should be better as far as bandwidth. I merged a bunch of repeat images. I got rid of a lot of stuff on my phone to give it lots more memory. I'm just doing 4 by 5 1/4 is all I'm doing for the outside layer. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4. And the inside layer is going to be easy. It's going to be 3 by 4 1/4. And then we're going to put a little bit of another layer in between. All right, let me get some glue. And because there are 3 layers, I will write this down. Yesterday was just, we had just had one background layer, and then the inside layer we used pre-made little sections that were already, they already had predefined shapes, so it was a matter of just cutting them out. And I'll show you all the cards we made this month. And by the way, this paper's half price right now. It's specialty paper, which is usually $16.50 for the Storybook Moments paper. However, this paper right now is only $8.25. It's in the last chance list as a half price item, 50% off. So if you like this paper and it's going to be great for Easter and for spring, then go ahead and put that in your cart. Now, you can also get this month, let's go ahead and do another one of those before we do the middle layer. This month you can get a product of the month for $5. So instead of paying $12.50, when you get your order up to $75 at my Stampin' Up store, you can then plop this little guy in your cart, right? This will be some paper that you can get for $5. Now, I know you might be like me and went a little broke on Black Friday or something, but if you didn't already do your shopping for December, maybe you want to treat yourself some holiday gifts. Holiday gift for yourself, 3 by 4 1/4, 4 1/4 by 3. Anyway, you're going to, go ahead and check out the product of the month, because after that, it's either while supplies last or it's only like once. So I kind of missed the celebration, honestly. Okay, my blade's getting a little raggedy. I need some more blades. Or I have blades. I just need to install the blades. Anyway, we had celebration and you could get like an unlimited amount of products when you spent money. But now now the new promotion is product of the month. And for people like me, I wish there was more than one product. I wish we could get more than one product a month, but we can't. We can only get one per person. That's it. So, if you don't want it, that's fine, but it's a no-brainer. It's $5. If you're already ordering, you get that extra item for $5. And next time it's not going to be designer series paper. I'm guessing maybe it'll be a stamp set. Maybe sometime it'll be ephemera. I don't know what it's going to be, but it probably won't be paper because they just did paper. I'm thinking January's is going to be a stamp set. That's what I'm guessing the product of the month will be. All right, so we have those 2. Now we need some middle layers, which are going to be 1 1/4, I believe. Or let's see if it's 1. I'm guessing 1 1/4. Yeah. 4 by 1 1/4. That might be good on there. Let's see. Yeah, you know what I could do? Since I don't have any more of this paper, the Lost Lagoon, I'm going to take this one. Like, I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to put that in the middle of this one and this in the middle of that one. For contrast. So let's flip it around. Then we'll have a lot of colors covered. A lot of colors covered. And that way we can, really find something that'll go with this. All right, so we have the 1 1/4, and we're going to do it by 4. So when you have this, you're going to use your ledges of your trimmer to kind of line that up like so. Here, I'll just kind of do this so I know where to put the glue. Usually I don't care, and I put a lot of extra glue. But in this case, I'm just going to put it only where it's needed. Let's see. Hey, I'm glad, Auntie Bubbles, that you can stay awake for the video. And thank you, Sarah, for letting me know that you can hear me. Sarasota. I'm calling you Sarah. That's where you're from. Isn't that funny? It's your username, Sarasota. And here I'm thinking your name's Sarah. That would be cool, though. Sarah from Sarasota. I amuse myself sometimes. Don't mind me. Cool username. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to do that again. See, if I use that side, it's a little busy. I'm trying to use like the more solid sides. Why do I do it this way? Because I don't know. I just like to say, like, for example, this is going to be 4 inches, right? By 1 1/4. Now, if I were to cut it 4 inches and then I try to apply it, sometimes it doesn't line up exactly. So when I do it like this, my layers always line up exactly. And I'm not short. The layers aren't short. I mean, you can be longer, but you don't want to be shorter. Okay, now now that we have everything we need, and it's just a matter of our die cuts, we can take these and apply these to our cards. We'll go ahead and make 2 cards. I already have a bunch of sentiments already stamped, but we can see what else we can use there. Well, it doesn't really matter right now if it's upside down because we haven't put any of the little guys on the card yet. Yeah, so good contrast. I like it. It's a light color on a dark background and then a dark color on a light background. It's very good contrast. And I know these colors from the Timeless Plaid are going to coordinate with our Storybook Moments because they're all part of a mega suite that was in the catalog. Looking for the gray card I just had. Is it in here? Nope, that's a secret C card. There it is. You guys have a better view than me. It's looking straight down. Yeah, can you hear the rain? Wait, I'm glad. So, hey, if you can hear the rain, at least my sound's working better. It was all like, and it was all muffled. And then I said, oh, well, maybe it's because I'm live streaming and it'll play back better later. And then I played it back later. I'm like, oh, no, that's bad. I mean, there's thousands of videos, or hundreds, let's just say hundreds of videos on this channel. Well over 1,000. So once in a while, the sound's going to be messed up. I used to do this channel with, I don't know, I've had like 5 different phones since I started the channel and all kinds of tech issues. Sometimes this is my full-time job. Sometimes I have other full-time jobs. And I just do the best I can, but we've always been consistent on this channel for like maybe 8 years now, or whatever it's been. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we can do. Decorate. We're done with that. And put this away. I know I already had some critters punched out. But I mean, let's see if we can. I'm gonna end up punching the others out anyway. Where's the piece with all the critters? Here we go. So this is what when yesterday I was talking about pre-designed backgrounds. We used a bunch of these for card backgrounds. So you'll get to check those out later. All right, so I liked how these flowers looked. So we'll try that again. This was nice in this one section. And I'm not sure if I'll put them here or here. Probably on that side for contrast, but we'll see. Okay, and okay, this little guy is so cute. This little mouse, we used him yesterday in a different card. The bunny is adorable, always. The bunny's always adorable. I'm just trying to find things that are small enough to use. This little duck. Oh, here we go. What is this one? A squirrel? Oh my goodness. How cute. Okay, the squirrel's facing this way, so we need him to be on the one side. Okay, these two could go together. These two are both facing the same way, so let's see. Okay, let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. See if we have anything facing this way. This little squirrel on a swing. Okay, that would be kind of cute, but then I would have to put, I think I need to put them on different places. Like I was going to do, I might do something like that because the swing seems to need to be up high. So if I was going to put the other squirrel down there, and then I could do the duck and the little mouse. Here's a cute one too. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe let me try let me try these little guys. Okay, and let's see if we can do some gardening tools if you're going to be gardening. Garden theme going on, so we'll put a couple garden tools. All right, couple little, see, we can put a plant over there. Butterfly. All right, let's see now with the banners. Okay, here's another plant. Okay, we got enough stuff, and we can still use those flowers. Now we need our banners. And the banner saying stamp set. I'm just hoping to use what I already have here, but we can stamp if we have to, and we can ink up. Oh, yeah, we do need to do the middle part. Let's see. We're going to just use different things. I'm here for you. Da, 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 da. We can do the consider yourself tugged, and I'm here for you. Let's see. Wishing you good things, and would go good with I'm here for you. But let me see if, I don't remember what I still have on these blocks. Celebrate, thanks a million. Consider yourself hugged. Okay, let's do a thank you card. Okay, I'm gonna still do this one, this banner. I already told you I lost a few stamps. Well, that was one of them. So we're gonna have to go with something I already have. So we'll make these into thank you cards. And we'll use these extra banners. This was, oh, by the way, I already have a lot from the banner punch that goes along with this bundle. This is a new bundle. You can get it now. It's part of the, I don't know if it's online exclusive or it's online now. I just know that. It's available. Banner sayings. It's something that's new, though. I think it's an online exclusive. Well, that was cute, too. I'm looking for my secret here. We're going to use Secret C. And then I'm going to, because I punched all these out, I'm going to buff those a little bit. All right, we're going to do I Can't Thank You Enough. Oh, if you're going to ink up the edges, you want to do it now before you put something on there. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of ink on a stamping block. And we're going to ink up the edges of this little banner. Oh, that's a lot of ink. That's okay. It does, as long as you're consistent. If you do one side, you want to do the other. Now you can do I Can't Thank You Enough. Which feels like it's going to be a little crooked. Which it is. Yeah, so let's. It's okay. It's all good. Sometimes I say, no way. Nada, nada, nada. It doesn't pass my inspection. So, get a little bit more ink. That's a lot of ink. I only put a little bit on there, but it's a darker color. It's not like, I'm kind of treating it like pool party wear. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. I'll tell you what you could do when that happens, guys. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice. Came out nice. Put that up there. When that happens and you accidentally stamp onto a dark color onto your light, you can either, well, you could try to do the kiss technique and try to get it off. See? Or, I've got some of it off. You could scrape some off with one of your, I told you to save, your little room keys and stuff. Try to get it off that way. Or, sometimes I just get the dark ink off with a baby wipe. But you have to get that dark ink off or it's going to stain permanently your stamping pad. Okay, I think I got the dark ink off. Now, of course, you could always re-ink that later. All right, we're gonna keep on going. We digressed because we're getting some Lost Lagoon off of this. Off of the ink pad because I stamped the Secret C. I was actually getting the Secret C off of the Lost Lagoon ink pad. I stamped the Secret C accidentally onto that stamping pad. All right, celebrate. Thanks. I'm going to do a thanks a million. I'm just doing what I have because until I really clean up, which is going to be after the new year. I mean, I probably won't find, I'm not thinking I'm going to find those stamps till after the new year. It's just the way it is. I'm not doing any more auctions. Not auctions, because I don't have any scheduled until after the new year. I need to schedule them. I usually go live Friday at 3, so don't expect me tomorrow. I know some of you guys will be looking for me, but don't expect me. We are on break. But I will go in there and put something in my calendar for after the new year, just to have something in the calendar. All right, we have I can't thank you enough. Okay, I'm so grateful. I'm gonna do one of these. Even though it's going the wrong way. It's not really the wrong way, but the way I don't like it to go. I can't thank you enough. And I'm so grateful it goes this way. Okay, so now we have all the stuff we need. We're gonna buff these out a little bit. Figure out where everything's gonna go. And I have a baby wipe here, so what I want to do is get because I do want to open that paper pumpkin kit. I want to make sure there's no ink all over my table here. All right, so when I say buff, I literally mean buffing off the little bit of nibs off the edges of these when I punch them out of that paper. Okay, put these over here. Okay, that one's okay. We'll put that one over there. It just makes it look like they're stamped. That's all. Okay. Well, we do not need that. That's it. I can't thank you enough. I'll put a couple of little things like that on there. Okay, I like when the critters are on the bottom. Okay, we're going to lay that out, see how that goes. And then this one, I don't know if that little squirrel that's on the swing is going to fit on top with the thanks a million there. So put the thanks a million here. Squirrel on a swing. Okay, yeah, that'll work. The squirrel on the swing will work. And I think I'm going to I want to put plants up there to balance the top section out. Because if I put these flowers, I don't really balance it out. So I'm not going to use these right now. This might work though. Over here. Nope, that's too big. Okay, let's see if we can put the banner somewhere. I'm so grateful. Maybe I'll just put that there instead. Yeah, the plants are a bit much. And maybe these ones will work. Okay. I'm thinking it points into that direction. Okay, let's see. That might work there. I think I'm going to put him up there on the line. Except he has to go down there more because of the way the plant is. Or the twig from the swing. All right, for this one, I might need some small dimensionals. They're called mini dimensionals. And the large dimensionals because there's so many small things. Okay, the squirrels. And, of course, we'll put Wink Costello on this whole thing. Add some rhinestones or some of these little matte dots. They're called classic matte dots, these ones here. You have both in your kit. So did anybody else get their paper pumpkin kit today? There's like a contract lady who's doing some delivery now. Do you guys have that? Like they're almost like Uber drivers for the post office. They're not your regular post office people. They're like coming down trying to use the scanner machine and in a different car than I'm used to, and they're like helping with the extra holiday load, helping deliver mail. So that's who delivered my paper pumpkin today. All right, so if you have this other stamp, I'm here for you. You can make a nice thinking of you card, but if you don't, then just use whatever stamps you have. And, this is just a tiny, time for tiny stamps. This banner sayings is nice. And that's why I'm using two of them a lot of the times. Because they are so tiny. This one, I think I can use like a little strip from the extra side of dimensionals. This is from one of the paper pumpkin kits. A lot of extra adhesives I use from those kits. Okay, I think my foam is too long. I'm trying not to get ink on there. Okay, so if you are going to use one that points in this direction, I would say put it on that side of your card so it sort of points inwards. So it's okay to have it point in that direction. I just wouldn't put something pointing that way on that side of the card. Okay, I like all the little garden tools and stuff. Cuteness. And the reason I put that there, the little pitchfork, was because he has a little rake and it goes with the garden theme. That's why I put that there. Okay, we have dimensionals for the mini ones. Come on now. I'm stuck on you. Okay. There we go. And yeah, so you're right, Janet, I definitely need to take some time off because it's been a really hard year. And like Whatnot, that when I do sales on there, it's not like, oh, 1 day, 3-hour sale. It's like 3 days to prepare for the sale, 3 days to mail, or 2 days to mail everything. If I do it on a Friday, sometimes I don't. You have until Tuesday to mail it, but like I usually spend Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday mailing stuff. So it's like such a production. It's like it's so major production. So it's fun, but it's like, and it's, it's good. It's part of my business model. So it's part of what I do is sell things I'm not using anymore, and trying to recoup back some of the cost of all the money I put out for my business, but then also trying to, it's just another social community. I've built a really nice community over there on that platform, and it's just another social thing to do. I want something bigger there, or 2 things. Let me just see what else. Maybe this plant might be bigger, or it could do the flower pot. Let me check out this plant. Yeah, this one's cuter with the colors. Maybe even both. Nope, not both. Okay, we also have radishes, and we have, let's see if these are way too big. Okay, no, that's way too big. Carrots, strawberries, acorns. I'm just seeing how the flower pot might look. No, it just looks awkward. I'm gonna use this plant there. This plant's okay too, but it's just this plant seems like it needs to go on this side of the page because of the way it is. So I think I need to put this plant there. Okay, let's look for the mini dimensionals. Put that there. Some flowers. You don't bring me flowers anymore. Okay. Nice. Let's get the Wink of Stella. I could put that over there because of the glare. There's like a glare on my camera. All right, Wink of Stella just makes everything shiny. And super cute. I love that they gave us all this ephemera that goes with the paper because it matches, it coordinates with our paper, and it's instant embellishment. And you really, if you had to color this as a stamped image, it would take forever. I didn't even get the stamp set that goes with the Storybook Moments, actually. I mean, if I did, I think I did and gave it out as a surprise, but I didn't even get it for myself because there was no way I was coloring all that stuff. It needs a little dimensional under there. It just was a lot of work. Some stamps are just not my thing, but this is definitely my paper. I love this paper. Okay, I'm trying to get this to stay up a little bit more, but I need to move. There. It was droopy. Part of it was droopy, so you want to put dimensionals on everything. Okay, so that makes a difference when you put that Wink Estelle on there. I hope you can see that. Super cute. It's just a glitter pen that everybody needs, like 10 of if you're a crafter. It's just the way it is. The squirrel with the bonnet is super cute. We saw a squirrel going do around our yard today that was like, we were laughing because he was zooming around like a maniac. And we're like, what is that squirrel doing? Our cat does that in the yard. She just zooms around like a crazy cat. When she's only gone out a couple times and she just ran right back in the house. She does not like the outdoors. She just came out. She ran right back in the house. It's only when she tries to escape. All right, so that's cute. Now we need some rhinestones, and we're going to get our, let's see, our little take your pick tool. Slide a few embellishments on there. Okay, one. Here, I'm going to use, sometimes I just use my hand. 1, 2. And I'll just put another one right there, little one. 3. Oh, how fun. That's going to be a cute thank you card. I mean, it already is. It's not going to be. It is a cute thank you card. All right, let's put this one. I'm going to put one down in this. I think they will look better on the darker part. These rhinestones might get a little bit lost on this white section. So we're going to put them on this gray section. Come on. Get off of there. I usually use odd numbers for my embellishments. Super cute. I didn't even know what they were going to be. When I started this video, I did not know what we were designing. And I really do like how they came out. So let's take a moment to write down the measurements before we open that paper pumpkin kit. Fun, fun. So the first thing you want for this card is the card base. The card base is going to be basic gray, nice neutral color. And that is going to be, let me just write basic gray. Okay, it's going to be 11 inches times 4 1/4 inch. Okay? Once again, 11 inches times 4 1/4 inch. You're going to score that card at 5.5, giving you an A2 card. Then you're going to create your layers. All right, 1, 2, and 3. First layer is going to be 5 1/4 times 4. The next one is going to be 4 1/4 times 3. And the third one is, yeah, that's, the next one is 4 times 1 1/4. Sorry. All right. Sorry, I got to sneeze. All right, had to sneeze. All right, so let's get back to this. Once again, layer 1 is going to be 5 1/4 times 4. It's going to be in this shape. So in case you're looking at the pattern on the paper, which you don't really need to worry about because it's plaid paper, but you would make it vertical like that. The next one is a smaller rectangle going like this. That's your second one. And your third one is a little rectangle going across. So that's the shapes of your layers. Thank you. Right, Gesundheit. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see. Is that not centered? I'm just looking and it doesn't look centered to me. I'm never going to get that off. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to put something there. All right. Nope, I can't really put anything there. I'm not trying to move it because it looks a little bit off center, but I actually am going to try to move it. It's so hard to move these once they're the dimensionals. Before they dry, they're really easy to put on, but then they dry and you can't really move them that much. But I digress. I'm just trying to center that a little bit better. It's probably going to be the same thing I just did. All right, it looks a little better. Okay, anyway, ink. Let's write this down. Timeless Plaid. Timeless Plaid. Okay, DSP. And let's write down December 2025 in case you're trying to figure out what card club was this. Card on Blue. Every third week of every month. We haven't missed it. It's been 2.5 years, coming on 3 years soon. We have never missed a Card on Blue card club tutorial on YouTube during the correct month. So I don't want to start now. We always do them during the month of your kit. Your kit was sent out. You get your kit, and then at the third week of the month, which it is now, that's when I usually do the tutorials. So if you're ever trying to find them, just look at the playlist called Card on Blue, and you'll find all of the tutorials. There's like well over 100, because I used to do like 2 cards at once, and then it just got to be over an hour. So now we do 1 card at a time. We try to. That's what I try to do, 1 card at a time. So there's like so many tutorials on this channel. And then when you just want to get the measurements, you just look at that and you just take a screenshot, and then you have your cards as your samples. Just put them like that so you could get a screenshot. Okay? So go ahead and take a screenshot of that. And I will now open the paper pumpkin kit, just cleaning up these little bits. All right. And also in the comments section of this video, Janet, my team member, she will like put my comments there. She'll put comments about the measurements of this card. All right, are we ready? Okay, this is so fun, guys. So fun. I love unboxing things. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm share my videos with more people. I see many more are watching than put the thumbs up. And many more watching than commented. But that's okay. I know a lot of you don't like to comment. Some of you are watching it on a big TV, and that's all fine. All right, at the end of the tutorial, I will show you all the cards we made in this month's card club. But now let's get to the paper pumpkin. If you don't already have a paper pumpkin subscription, now one thing you could do, like if you say I don't want to make things out of kits, you could join my card club. My card club is $39 a month. You get all the materials for making 8 cards. We give you Stampin' Up card bases. You got a whole pack of paper this month, the Storybook Moments. Then you got a 1/4 pack of you always get at least 2 1/4 packs of paper, but you get something extra. So in this month, the extra thing was you got a whole pack of paper. Sometimes you get 2 1/4 packs of paper. You get 8 card bases, 8 inserts, 8 envelopes, embellishments, ribbon, okay, specialty papers and things like that. But if you just want to do something simpler, that's $39 a month, and you save if you get an annual subscription. But if you want to do something simpler, I think this one's 26, or is it 28 now? Do you guys remember? This one is a different amount, and this is a surprise each month, and it's from Stampin' Up. It's not from me. It's not the curated kits from me, Paper Chef. This kit is you're still my customer. You still order it from me. But it's a subscription service that we're all surprised to see. So I have not seen this yet. I did not watch the unboxing video. I did not get a spoiler. I have no idea what's in here. Okay, it's called Watercolor in Bloom. And let's look at the front. I do like it. Because look at all the blues. Miss you so much. Dear friend, you make me feel loved. And thank you. The little things you do for me mean so much. Okay, it's a beautiful kit. So let's open up the December kit. They've already done with the holidays as well. We got a Night of Navy stamping spot. And there's a piece of paper in here that'll show you these stamps better. So we'll look at them once we open that paper. So you always get everything you need. And the first time you subscribe, you're going to get a stamping block. It's like one of these thin ones, except it's a little usually curled at the edge. That's not the exact one, but you get a stamping block. Looking for my scissors, and you're gonna have that. That's your free gift for joining, and then you're gonna use that And then every single thing you need, the adhesives, the embellishments, the cards, everything you need, the ink. Although I like to use a bigger Stampin' pad, but I like these inks too. Everything you need is in here. So if you like that kind of thing, then subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. It's a great thing to get yourself as a Christmas present, you know, because then you have crafting inspiration all year long. Okay. So we have here some. I'm just going to open up everything, but I first like to look at the paper. Ooh, but I'm getting distracted. Let's get out the paper. We need to look at the paper because it tells us the coordinating colors. So the paper on the back, I look here and it goes, okay. Coordinating colors, Garden Green, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Secret Sea, Shaded Spruce, and Bronze. There's some dies that you can get that coordinate with this kit. The dies will coordinate with 3 kits. So the dies that you get, only Paper Pumpkin members can get the dies. You're going to be able to coordinate those dies with 3 of the kits. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so there's the instructions. I usually never follow them, but there's the instructions for all it's worth. All right, let's now look at the pieces. So you're going to get your adhesives. You're going to get some dimensionals. Those are the big dimensionals. Some tear and tape. Your stamp set, your Stampin' spot. And all the parts you need for your cards. So let's see. Piece of cardboard for the bottom. Okay, here's the stamp set. Dear friend, thank you, miss you. The little things you do for me mean so much. You make me feel loved. Miss you, and some sprigs. So very nice. Okay, now we're going to look at the bronze parts. Nice, I like these. Laser cut, not die cut. These would be laser cut shapes. Hello, Melissa from Texas. Nice to see you. Hello, Christina. Oh, I'm sorry you've been sick. Oh, no, that's not good. I'm sorry. I just sneezed, but I'm not sick. Well, I'm trying not to be. I got some airborne, so I wouldn't get sick, hopefully. I'm sorry you feel that way. Boost your immune system. Get better. Eat lots of soup. These are gorgeous. Look at these blues. Really gorgeous. Okay, that's the laser cut pieces. Oh, this is nice. This is vellum. Vellum layers. And I hope you're not sick for the holidays. That would suck. Hello, T. Nice to see you again. Oh, this is nice, too. This is gorgeous. Okay, 3 of those. So we had 3 of those, 3 of those. So that's why they're calling it the watercolor. You get the watercolor wash backgrounds. Nice pieces to die cut out. Or to punch out, sorry. To punch out. Okay, nice pieces to stamp onto for your sentiments. And 3 more card backgrounds. If you really want to make your Paper Pumpkin kit stretch, right, you can take these and make them stretch out. Like, I'm probably not going to use my second kit, actually, this month, because look how much I could do with this one kit. I could, like, take this and cut it, and then I have, like, each of these are a card background. So this is going to probably make me 18 cards, not just 9, right, because I'm probably going to be like, well, first of all, you guys know this from years now. I've been a Paper Pumpkin subscriber for like 10 years, before I even became a demonstrator. I like to, instead of using these cards, I like to take these cards, cut them apart, and put them on actual, like, other cardstock and get more out of the kit. But I do love having the kit because I love all the parts of the kit. And who doesn't love these, like, gorgeous envelopes that come with the kits? I think the kits are a good value, and I really am happy about, you know, getting the kit each month. I didn't know it was going to be like this. And the fact that it's blue, I'm almost thinking this would be fun for a card club one time. Like some of the pieces. Like this would be nice to give out as layers for our card club, because we do everything with blue. Oh, let me see how it looks with this product of the month. Let's just try that before I put this away. Or let's see what the colors we have. Okay, we have Garden Green, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Secret Sea, Shaded Spruce. Okay. And bronze. Nope. Well, Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. Balmy Blue, Night of Navy. Okay, Night of Navy is one of the coordinating colors. Well, Night of Navy goes with anything. Let's see if these would go together. Nope, probably not. Not too much because of the Night of Navy pieces aren't really solid. Oh, yeah, that would work. But I'm gonna do them on different months, I think, if I do them. Because something, we already got a lot going on for January. But anyway, that's very pretty. And put that away. And I'm going to show you what we made. So that's Paper Pumpkin for you. And I think this kit's going to be very popular. Because it's, you know, ready. We're getting ready for spring and such. Okay, today we made these cards with the timeless plaid. Yesterday we made 3 super cute cards. And this instead of using timeless plaid and Storybook moments, we just used Storybook moments. This one was voted on the best one of the 3. The 2 little mice. Yeah, right, Christine? I could buy a couple refills. I have to see, you know, if I can get refills and then like give everybody like some layers just to use on one of the cards, like or 2 of the cards. Cut the layers apart. Or even just, I won't use it for a card club because your card club, the benefit of your card club is that you get all this really cool card stock and all. But as for layers, it would be great for like background layers. All right. I can't thank you enough. Okay. And that one too, you're the sweetest. So that one's here. We'll put that one in the middle. He's the cutest with the little mice and the teacups. Okay. And then that was Storybook moments. And then the day before that, so this is Thursday. So then Wednesday and then Tuesday we made these cards. This was our timeless plaid. And Storybook moments is where you get these little guys from. And it's easy to find pairs of the little critters that go together and the ones that are looking at each other too. So that's some more grateful cards. And that was Calypso Coral. So we had basic gray, crumb cake, Calypso Coral. And the other paper that came in your kit was Misty Moonlight. And we made 2 Misty Moonlight cards. This was on Monday. So Monday we started with the happy birthday cards. The bunny. I guess the raccoon. Birthday cards with this gorgeous little whimsical storybook background. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed these cards. I thought they were really like a lot of fun to use these cards or to use these different kinds of papers together. Use whatever stamps you want, of course, but this is something that would work with our ephemera. You're just trying to do simple things, right? Like here, just pop out some ephemera with all your extra pieces. You were given some ephemera a couple different times in your card club kits. Just pull out some sheets and just, you know, use some of these for some more cards, like an Easter card with the bunny. You could put this Easter bunny or bunny with one of these and put Happy Easter. Okay, so use up your things. And then you have your banner sayings, which is what we used this month. And you have your punch if you want to use your punch. You were given all the pieces you need. Okay, so that's all. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. I wish you all a very happy holiday if I don't see you. And we'll see you again in 2026. Be safe. Enjoy. Spend time with your family. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching. This is The Papered Chef. Have a great evening.